The Rural Electrification Agency, REA, has signed a multi-stakeholder Memorandum of Understanding MOU with strategic partners to enhance collaborative efforts aimed at accelerating access to clean, reliable and sustainable energy for unserved, underserved and peri-urban communities across Nigeria. The signing ceremony took place in Abuja and marks a significant step towards driving innovation and expanding renewable energy solutions in key institutions in Nigeria. Victoria Agbi Idoko was there, now reports.
The Managing Director, Rural Electrification Agency, Abba Abubakar Aliyu, said the structural arrangement between the private and public sector would aid the electrification of key areas to boost Nigeria's economy.
325 mini grids, of which 125 mini grids are going to be interconnected mini grids. 1,300 is going to be isolated mini grid, and we are going to also deploy mesh grid and solar home system for about 12 million Nigerians.
In the same vein, Executive Director, Rural Electrification Fund Engineer Doris Ubo and the Head Project Management Unit, REA, Femi Akinyelure, noted that 17.5 million Nigerians will be impacted. 3,244,900 households will be provided with improved electricity services, and 465 megawatts renewable energy generation capacity will be deployed as part of its DARES target project.
Over 80% of us don't have access to light, and we have over 427 gigawatts of renewable space available to Nigerian renewable market. So we should really be catalyzing and improving the ecosystem of the power sector, and that's what we're doing. We focus mainly on the rural areas because this energy gap that we see today in Nigeria is mostly in the rural communities. And powering and bridging that gap and reducing that energy gap that we have is improving healthcare, improving mobility, improving access to education, access really to better living, and growing what we call the informal economic sector that is not being tapped to in the Nigerian economic space. So giving access to energy really is an overall improvement in the way we live and what we have access to.
Without security, really, a lot of these assets are left exposed. The National Agricultural Development Fund is also another agency that would help to broaden the scope of the market that is available for the West Coast, and so on and so forth, just showing how REA is trying to unbottle this sector and ensure that the right level of demand is available for the West Coast.
Reacting, the Comptroller General of Nigeria Immigration Service, Kemi Nana Nandap, and Mohammed Shaidu, Executive Secretary, Nigeria Police Trust Fund, highlighted that the proposed project for provision of mini-grid, e-charging station, solar home systems, deployment of 6 mini-grid, 1 in each geopolitical zone, a 100-kilowatt solar mini-grid for Nigerian Immigration Service and Nigerian Police Trust Fund would help to actualize effective, secured border security and efficient policing in line with technological advancements.
What that does, because we have our FOBs at all these at the border areas, our FOBs presently now, I'm not happy to say this, but we do not have street lights. In fact, when you mentioned street lights, I was so elated that this is one of the things that are really, really crucial for us. The FOBs are areas where we must be very vigilant, we must know what we're doing. So having this project there is a big game changer for us.
What we're trying to achieve here is literally the milestone training institutions run around the corridor institutions. most critical aspects of the infrastructure is actually once we can have power in our police stations and training institutions, we'll be able to solve at least 80% of the problems that we have as with the security infrastructure. When you go into police stations at night, there's really no light. So we came in and we sat down with REA to see what solution, what can we provide for us to be able to bridge that gap.
The signing of the MOU with the National Agricultural Development Fund, National Power Training Institute of Nigeria, and FANI, Transport Energy, Genesis, and other donors is a strategic step to catalyzing the off-grid market to increase electricity access to rural and underserved communities through public and private sector engagement. Victoria Agbi Idoko, reporting for KAFTAN TV.